All right, and we are live. Hello, welcome, if you are catching this, to my second attempt at a live stream ITC documentation experiment. Straight off the bat, let me tell you, I am not convinced fully of life after death, and the reason for that is I have yet to witness what many have witnessed myself, and because I have not, and I've been fascinated with this for a long time, I decided to try researching it myself and seeing if I can actually find any sort of a live stream proof. Documentation experiment. So the purpose of this stream is essentially what I'm doing with my videos that I have broken up into parts throughout my playlist, except it's just one and unedited stream of me, possibly, maybe not, communicating with unseen entities. I'm going to be using the AppyDroid spirit box, and it's a app for the actual Droid phone, but it can be used for PC by downloading a program called BlueStacks. Just hit up your favorite search engine and type BlueStacks, 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 one word. And essentially that is a Droid phone app emulator for PC, and allows you to not only use AppyDroid but other ones. But AppyDroid personally is one of the ones that I can't say it works, but I like it the best because it actually does not have a word bank. I believe all of them have word banks. I think AppyDroid is actually the only one. There may be ones now have come out after, but I really don't know, to be honest. But I like AppyDroid because of that fact, because even though you're catching words from clips of IP radio, internet radio, some of the responses I have captured have been interesting, to say the least. And some of the responses I've heard other people capture on their experimental streams have been interesting as well. So are they intelligent responses? I can't say. And I'm not really here to definitively tell you if they are. If I've somehow figured this all out for myself, and I can tell myself I 100% believe in spirits or ghosts or the afterlife, I won't be the guy that kind of like pushes it on everybody. I'm going to try to just keep with the same flow of just documenting it, first explaining what I'm doing, then going through the session, and then talking about the session right after it. I mean, that's essentially the plot for my other videos, my non-live stream videos, which are generally about 45-minute, an hour session, and I chop them into like 3 or 4 parts just for easier downloading. But yeah, I want to put that at the beginning of every stream just so people know, because instead of just flat out saying this doesn't exist or it does exist, I am pursuing some way to somehow kind of document it, and just try to do it, scientifically and logically and methodically. And that's really the purpose of why I'm doing this. And it just happened to be a point in my life where I'm not bogged down by other life things, and so I decided, what the hell, picked up a few things and got it going. All right, so through this we're going to do the AppyDroid, and I'm going to turn on, this is a EMF pump by Southwest Ghost UK. I'm going to turn that on throughout the session just to experiment with it, to see if it does anything. And I also have my digital voice recorder Olympus WS821 just to experiment with some of the possible ITC stuff. So yeah, I realize probably nobody's gonna be on, and that's cool. This is essentially just how I've been documenting my stuff anyway. It's just in a live stream fashion. So I'm not going to be watching that anyway for now. I'll go back to it, check on it from time to time. So I'm just going to go into the AppyDroid. I'm going to mess with the sliders. I'm going to turn the top slider all the way to the right. And then I'm going to turn the bottom two sliders just slightly, just like one click over each one. And we'll just run a session. I didn't say any wards or any protection, so anyone that might be around me right now, I ask you to please. Oh, well, I didn't start it, so I can go ahead and say it real quick. Anyone that's around me right now, I'm trying to communicate with what we call ghosts or spirits, departed loved ones, departed human beings. I'm trying to find out for myself if you guys exist. And through this, I'm going to be trying to communicate with you through these devices. Now, if you can, please try to use your energies to somehow, I honestly don't know how, I wish I could explain how it works, but this device will be going through different radios and chopping up words. And we think you might be able to somehow slip your words in between those frequencies, somewhere along those lines. And I would like to only speak with good individuals. Ask all bad individuals, negative individuals to leave my household right now. You are not welcome. I only wish for goodness and peacefulness within my house at all times. So with that said, we're going to get this started. We're going to have different techniques. We can try this machine here. See how it lights up? We believe your energies might be able to light it up as well. So, are you here? You want to try to light that up real quick? It's not this. Are we getting a K2 right off the bat? No way. If you're here with me, we're going to try yes or no questions. Just light it up once for yes or twice for no. If you're here with me, can you light? Are you here with me? No. All right. Well, hold on. See, all right, hold on. This is making me question this now, because this is the third time now that this area has picked up something. Are you? If you are here with me right now, I want to go through the yes or no question. Can you light it up once for yes? Please. See, I'm not. Okay, thank you. Now, just to make sure you're here with me, I want to see if you can do the no response. Can you light it up twice for no, please? That's only once. I need to see it lit up twice for no. All right, after I ask the question, would you please now light it up twice for no? Just so I can confirm you're here. If you don't light it up twice for no, that either means you don't want to communicate with me or you are actually not here. See, I'm not convinced now. That's the third time that has spiked in this area. At first, it's funny. It's just one little area. I've ran the K2 a tons of times, but I haven't ran it in this one little area a ton of times. I'm not convinced at all. Can you light it up to the orange color? A bunch. Try to just light it up as much as you can. Please. I do feel goosebumpy right here, but there's a window right here, and I honestly think it's from that. Can you light it up to the yellow for me, please? If you do not light it up to the yellow, we're going to try just using this other device to talk. All right, cool. We'll try later. I see. I'm not convinced. I don't know. I uploaded a whole video based around that. Now I'm thinking it was somehow not. I don't know. I'm not convinced. All right, we're gonna run the AppyDroid session now. We're gonna try to communicate through this. My name is Rusty. Can you please? I'm trying to communicate and find out who you are. And by doing that, I need to know your name.
Good sight.
But
Disease.
So it's theorized it'll take a minute for this to get working, if it even works. I'm on the fence.
E.
How you guys doing today? I'm gonna just try to speak to you like you're here. How are you guys doing today? What's the weather like? You enjoying this weather today?
Here.
Here. Are you here? Was that you that was just using this meter? Can you say lights?
You heard. That you attractive.
Are you from another dimension? Is this what we're starting to deal with? Or are you a spirit? Wow, really quiet.
Identify. To art.
somewhat.
Unequal.
Do I have any protective entities around me that guard me?
Question. One. Tell.
One. Is that what I heard?
They are.
So I mean,
Today.
part of the purpose doing this is trying to figure out reality. What is reality? Can you explain to me somehow in one word?
In here. In here. Unlug it.
What's the one thing you miss most about being alive? There was something you could get back. Your call. I was just thinking I would miss pizza, and that's my call. I don't know what it is. Stinking pizza, man. Do you guys love pizza? What's your favorite?
Investigate.
I'm trying to investigate. What's your favorite pizza? Do you have one favorite topping? Do you like a mix? A supreme? What about specialty?
Very much.
Man, pizza sounds really good right now. I haven't had a
Rude.
fancy pie in a while. All right, I'm gonna switch on Southwest Ghost custom-made EMF pump. I'm gonna try it at a lower setting this time. Trying the 2s. I just turned on this machine here. I have a theory it might help open portals to help you communicate or bring other entities through from different dimensions. Am I right about that? Or is it the act of communicating that opens up the portals?
Well, coming.
I think it might be a mix of both.
Good one. No.
So which one is it? Is it one?
No.
What does it look like where you're from?
You can also. It's a number.
I have a theory that space. Are you on a higher dimension than us? Are you on the next dimension above us?
Limited.
What dimension are you from? Can you name it? It's weird how some's quiet and some's loud. Name your dimension of origin.
Oxymoron.
Oxymoron?
I actually.
Did you come here in the ancient past and teach us how to become a civilization?
Well,
Do you enter our bodies? What's the purpose? Why do you enter our bodies?
The way they.
Is there a reason, or do you just do it because you need the energy?
This end. Comment.
Is there some
That it
what other energy can you use besides human energy?
Boy, that's. It's on.
that
I'm gonna turn that squeaky sound down. Yeah, let's go with that. That's just the top bar all the way over to the right. Is there a way for me to speak with one of my loved ones that has passed?
Real life. Yes.
I would really like to talk to my grandfather, grandpa,
Wonder.
Gramps, as I actually call him. Is it possible to talk to my Gramps?
should he
It's assistant.
I wouldn't want to bother him, to be honest. I'd rather just let him go on and do his thing.
Real.
Can you tell me anything about this mask? This mask is from Korea. Is it a special mask?
No.
No. It's decently made. Can it be used? Can it be used to ward off evil entities?
Break.
That's what I think it actually is for. I think it is to ward off evil spirits. Now that I speak about it, I think that is its actual purpose. Does this help to keep away evil spirits? Or are there only good spirits around me?
And Princess.
It won't work.
It won't work? What do you mean?
You get it?
Did I get it?
Understand.
Understand. Do I have some friends around me now?
Sell before.
Can you tell me how many of you are around me right now, please?
Cool. Commons.
I didn't hear a number. You want to try doing name drop again? My name's Rusty. Can you guys, any of you, tell me your name, please? I'd like to hear it. Please tell me your name.
In this. Still.
Present.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no, that's the pump, though. I thought I was picking up part of that. Is this machine that we call an EMF pump, is this working?
Okay.
Has it opened a portal? Is that portal in this corner right now?
Turn this up.
That's do we have a portal in this corner right now?
Remember. Side.
Do corners help to act as like an amphitheater to intensify the portals? I don't know. That's really low and it still pumps out. It's not nearly as strong, but yeah.
Because you have
Over winter.
You have a winner. Chicken dinner.
But
Is this working, you guys? Can you say heck yeah?
Doing depth.
mail.
No, that's not what I asked to say. Can you please tell me about your dimension? Where are you from?
there.
There.
Too.
Where are you guys from? I want to know.
Yeah.
Think you're up.
And they want.
One's been. Yeah.
Can you do anything? Can you make anything move in my room?
Net. So you can.
Because that's
A shadow. Can we see your shadow? Can you move in front of these lines and we might see your shadow?
There was
Is there a way for you guys to try that? Look, you can see my shadow. Please. Revenge. Are you seeking revenge? I'm afraid I'm gonna get the laser bouncing my glasses.
those are manipulated.
I have a laser phobia. If you guys can come in front of this, I might not be able to see you, but the laser might bounce off you.
There's one.
Can you try to move into this area right here, please? I'll turn this up. Let's give you more energy. Try to move around. Try to touch me. Try to move around this area. Can you touch my face?
Trick.
Is this a trick? I don't want to see a trick. I'm trying to see if you're here. I can't figure out if you guys are here or not. I have a bunch of friends and a bunch of family that tell me you guys exist. And I do not mean any disrespect. No disrespect at all. I mean nothing but utmost respect and honor.
7. Guard on the.
Can you move in front of this area right here?
Boxes all the.
I thought I saw one light flicker. That could have been anything, I think. It's so hard to see if any of them move. Can you move at all? Yeah, I probably shouldn't be staring at it. It's probably bouncing off slightly. Yeah, let's light up some stuff.
The hour.
Is this working, guys?
should have been
Is it entertaining at least, my unseen friends? Do you find it entertaining that what I'm doing? Looking like a monkey?
30 cap.
This is.
houses.
I'm curious about you and houses. Why do entities seem to love houses? You could go anywhere.
Of. You try.
You try? Do you get trapped in places?
I
Is there something I can do to help you get untrapped? Free from your prison?
Welcome to.
Okay.
Thanks myself.
Your
Do you get trapped in people?
You could
God, Ray.
do
Outstanding one.
Things. The side. Nine.
9.
no.
.com. Home.
This
Joe.
We're going to take a break with this, my friend. We're going to try to use this device here to
Storm.
communicate instead. If you have anything else to say, try to say it real quick. That was weird. I'm all quiet.
Right.
All right, I don't know. Interesting. All right, we're going to run a quick. I'm just going to leave it over here. So I'm not be touching it. All right, so we're going to do a quick EVP session. All right, EVP session. It is April 23rd, 2015, approximately 7:50 a.m. in the morning. You guys are around with me. We can try to communicate into this device. I know I've said it a bunch, and you probably know the drill. I'm going to try to ask different questions this time. Are you from another dimension? Is there a way for us humans to travel to your dimension? What does your dimension look like? All right, ending EVP session. All right, EVP session. It is April 23rd, 2015, approximately 7:50 a.m. in the morning. You guys are around with me. We can try to communicate into this device. I know I've said it a bunch, and you probably know the drill. I'm going to try to ask different questions this time. Are you from another dimension? Is there a way for us humans to travel to your dimension? What does your dimension look like? What does your dimension look like? I don't know. I think I'm going to move there. I think I did move there. I think I leaned back just a little. That was a weird. Yeah. I can kind of hear that shh. And these things are sensitive. All right, I'm going to mess with the settings here just a minute because I have basically, see, shadowing. I don't know what shadowing is all about. Noise canceling. I have that off. Voice filter. I don't think you want that on. Low cut filter. I'm not sure what a low cut filter is. I guess I might as well just look it up while I'm online. So I wanted to mess with the settings and try different things because I've been trying the same setting for a while and I don't think I've heard anything. I have, admittedly though, I have not listened to this with headphones, and I haven't sat down and legitimately done it. Cuts off frequencies. Oh, so it removes low frequencies from an audio signal. Okay, so I want that off, I would imagine. I would imagine most of this crap should be off. All right, so instead of that, we'll just try a different record type. Because I'm doing it right now, MP3, 192 kilobytes per second. I guess WAV format is supposedly the best. This records an MP3 in WMA. But from what I've read, it seems like some people believe WAV is the best because of compression. All right, so I've been recording with MP3 192 kilobytes per second. I'm going to try MP3 128 kilobytes per second. And again, just a short 2 or 3 question session. Another EVP session. Mark this, I'm putting it down. It's April 23rd, 2015, approximately 7:54. Trying to speak with unseen entities and clarify if they do or do not exist to myself. And to do that, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and I'm going to pause in between each question and let you try to speak to me. Try to speak right into this silver device if you can. My name's Rusty. Can you please tell me your name? If there are more than one of you, I'd like to try to get more than one name, but instead, can I ask you how many of you are around me? Thank you guys. I appreciate you attempting to try to communicate with me, even if you are and I'm not hearing it. I extremely appreciate it. I really can't even put into words how much I appreciate it if you are trying to communicate with me and I'm not succeeding. So we're going to end this here and let you try to say anything you'd like. So go ahead, thank you, and say anything you'd like right now. Thank you guys. All right, any EVP session. All right, so again, that first one was MP3 192, I think it was, and this is 128 kilobytes per second. See if there's a difference. There's a slight sound difference, but we'll see. there are more than one of you, I'd like to try to get more than one name, but instead, can I ask you how many of you are around me? Thank you guys. I appreciate you attempting to try to communicate with me, even if you are. I'm glad for a second here. Extremely appreciate it. I really can't put into words how much I appreciate it. You're trying to communicate with me and I'm not succeeding. So we're going to end this here and let you try to say anything you'd like. So go ahead, thank you, and say anything you'd like right now. That was interesting. That was like a click sound. So go ahead, thank you, and say anything you'd like right now. Ah, 154. I don't know. That's like a click sound. That could have been me somehow. I don't. See, these things are really sensitive. They can pick up really, really small sounds. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try a different setting now. I have 2 more settings. These WMA sound weird, though. You'll see. I'm not sure why they try to sound like this. All right, so this is WMA 32 kilobytes per second mono. Why would you even like record this in this manner? It's odd, huh? Placing down digital voice recorder. Running another EVP session for I keep saying 4. April 23rd, 2015, approximately 8 o'clock a.m. Trying a different format on the digital voice recorder. If you guys are here with me, again, try to communicate in. Go ahead and say anything you'd like right now, please. Thank you. Is this working? Can you please say yes, it is? All right, thank you. And an EVP session. Sounds different in headphones because it's mono. 23rd, 2015, approximately 8 o'clock a.m. Trying a different format on the digital voice recorder. If you guys are here with me, again, try to communicate it. Go ahead and say anything you like right now, please. Thank you. Is this working? Can you please say yes, it is? Hold on. Interesting. See, that one sounds different. It's picking up, I think, because it records at different kilobytes, it's picking up the sound. I don't know. I'm not a freaking sound engineer. But that sounded different. It did kind of sound like some voices in there, but I honestly don't think it was. How you guys doing today? What's up, Hidden? What's up, Nora? Good to see you guys. Yeah, I'm not expecting tons of viewers or tons of people to be watching in the morning. It's just really the ideal time for me. Oh, crap. My battery. I got to... Oh, I'll be back 2 seconds. I just got to plug in this battery. Yeah, dang. My laptop got unplugged. I'm back. Yeah, so how's everybody doing today? You guys having a good morning? I had a decent morning. Not too bad. I'm pretty much doing my full job tonight, or for the most part. I still have to help some in the old department from here time to time, but most of the time I'm pretty much doing the job now. And interesting story. We had not one, but 2 power outages tonight, earlier this morning. First one about 3:45, 4 a.m. We don't have a lot of people at that time, but that's kind of when the store starts kicking in and people start coming in. And yeah, everybody was getting a little frantic mode. People were getting, the employees were getting shopping carts ready to grab frozen and dairy products, and they were taping the doors shut with just packing tape just to keep the cold air in, and putting tarps over all the coffins is what we call them, the coolers, the lay down coolers that are open on the top. I think they're called coffins throughout the thing. I don't know. That's what I've heard when I was first starting. So I've been calling them since. But yeah, so then about an hour and a half after that, anyway, it took a while, and that finally came back. God, I don't know. It probably took about 45 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, so the power came back from that. And then the power went down one more time. And yeah, everybody kind of freaked out again, but that time the power was only down for about 3 minutes. But yeah, I'd say it was about 45 minutes down the first time. It was down for a good chunk of time. I kept just doing my stuff because I had stuff to do, and also I just did not want to. I've had times where I've had to pull a bunch of crap out of Frozen, and it is so annoying. Yeah, that was my morning. Other than that, it was a good morning. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, Nora, if you've been through a lot. I'm sorry. Yeah, just keep your head up. Oh, I work at a grocery store. I'm not going to say the name, but it's just a local grocery store. I'm doing right now just cleaning and messing with like grains. I gotta make sure everything's dates are checked and stuff like that of the dry products, like grains and trail mix and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I got to talk with Steve last night. That was pretty cool. Everybody's going through a little bit of stuff, and I just wanted to reassure him that I'm just wanting to kind of keep the same flow, keeping the torch lit of Simon's and Steve's and Paraghosters style show. Produce? No, I'm not in produce. I'm glad I'm not in produce. Are you in produce? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, no, I'm glad I'm not in produce. The job I just got opened up because the dude that works there went to a different store and went to their produce section. Oh, but yeah, last night I was in a hangout with Steve, and he wasn't gonna do a live show at all. He's kind of bumming out, and I think just being able to chat to somebody kind of helped lift his spirit a little, and he ended up inviting a few more people in, and did a hangout, and yeah, just talked about new ideas. I know Hidden's kind of knows about it too. Along with me doing this stream, I don't know if I'll be doing them daily. I don't know. I actually almost didn't do this, and I fired it up, and I almost clicked out as it was loading up, as it was going like 25, 20, 35. I almost exit because I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be doing this daily, but I decided, what the hell, I'm going to run with it. You can't chat with people. I see you on chat. Hidden sees you. What do you mean? I don't know. If it involves like somebody else, I really, honestly, I don't know. I'm staying away from any weirdness that I can. I'm just here to present my research, you know, and try to convince myself one way or another if this stuff exists. And I don't really want to get involved, if anything. If that's like something that you're involved with somebody about, I don't know. I don't think I have any enemies on here. What was I saying though? What was I originally saying? Oh, about the hangout. Yeah, so you mean Steve? Yeah, I don't know. I honestly don't know. He has his own. Oh yeah, last night he didn't put chat on. That's right. No, he chose not to put chat on because he's just a little bummed out with everybody. Like, there's just a little bit of like backfighting between just a small number of people, and we're like Steve and I and Hidden and a handful of others. We're not really involved. We're just kind of like on the peripheral of it. So, and Steve was really bumming last night, so I wanted to jump in his hangout, like I was saying. And yeah, so we're gonna, along the lines of me doing these streams, I'm gonna be doing guest appearances from time to time as well, where people can pop in, and I'm just gonna have one or two, maybe three people max. But yeah, I'd rather just have one or two other people that we can do an ITC session with, experiment, maybe do an EVP session, maybe do it on both sides. It doesn't just have to be on my side. It could be on the other person's side as well. And yeah, and kind of talk about it. And then maybe discuss like a different topic and see what we think about these topics. And then maybe go into another ITC quick session and then talk about the session, then maybe pop up another just random topic for discussion. I kind of want to mix a hybrid of like podcast and ITC research. That was weird. Felt like a little cold pocket, but I think it's honestly just because the fan's on and the window's on. I got kind of goosebumps on my arm earlier. I think that's the first time I've experienced that, but can't. There's a window right here, and it's cooler outside. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Kath? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it. Just I ran an AppyDroid session for a little bit earlier, and then I did an EVP session. Don't think I caught anything. I have a few different formats for this damn Olympus. I mean, it's a really nice recorder. It's really sensitive, and it has a bunch of different options that I don't really know what I'm doing. I basically have everything turned off. And in my gut feeling, it can record an MP3 at 192 kilobytes for the highest, and it can record in WMA at 8 kilobytes per second mono for the lowest. And my gut tells me to record at the highest. You would think the lowest would just be not very good. Oh, I have the XTS Spirit Box too. We can do an XTS Spirit Box session here in a bit if you guys want. I have that. I do like the XTS. The XTS and the AppyDroid. It's not that I believe any of them. It's just they seem, I don't know. I find them entertaining, and they seem maybe they won't work, maybe to work. Oh, you don't know how to use it? Man, I got to look up who I gave those. I gave away 3 copies of the XTS. I know I gave one to Lori Curl. Was it Lori, Bree, and Pineapple? I think, was it? Man, I haven't. That was already like a couple months ago. Yeah, I gave away 3 copies of XTS. I was pretty excited about that because I told everybody I was giving away 2 copies. And then I hit him with that left hook in the video with my terrible acting. What do you guys think? Do you think it makes more sense to record on a digital voice recorder at its highest possible record mode at a MP3 192 kilobytes per second, or at its lowest at a WMA format of 8 kilobytes per second mono? What do you guys think? I've been recording mostly in the 192. And then I have all these other features that I really just don't know. Because the low cut filter, that basically cuts off every low noise. So I would imagine I want to keep that off. And I don't know what VSync is. And I know it is for video, but not for, it gives like a 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 5 second. I have it set to off. VSync record. Oh, maybe that's for if it picks up a voice. And then it has a VCVA setting. And I have that off because I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, the XTS. Oh, it's just, I don't know. They're just basically like all apps. I can't claim to know how to use any of them. It's just from what I've read and what I've kind of just done naturally is I flick them on. Well, first I basically lay groundwork and I like rules for any individuals that might be around me. And I let them know, hey, I'm going to try to communicate with you, and I really only want to speak with the good ones. And I say it however I say it. And yeah, it's weird. I feel like this interesting cold, not cold, but it's like an air breeze, but I'm pretty sure that's not paranormal. It's just distracting because I have paranormal on the mind. Crap, or what was I talking about? Oh, the sessions. Okay, so yeah, so then I say my intros to whoever I might be speaking to, and then I fire up the app, and then I just start by simply asking questions like, hello, are you here? Can you maybe tell me your name, introduce myself and stuff like that? Tell me your name or how many of you are around you. But if this is working and this is real, it seems like it doesn't work right off the bat. It takes a few minutes for it to warm up. And I don't think it's a steady. I think the activity comes in waves. Like it's like maybe for a burst for a little bit and then dead for a little. And that's generally what I do. And I just ask a series of questions and I record it. You could record it just the audio if you want. Audacity is a good free program where you could just record your audio and you could record your voice and that while you're speaking just to see what it's like. But yeah, that's why I like to record them all because it's hard to hear all the responses. Yeah, you know what? The XTS, it's interesting with the hello and good afternoons and good mornings. I've heard those a lot too. And that's the thing with the XTS is it's a mix of a word bank and some sort of like word phenome generator where it mashes these words together, supposedly. I mean, I don't know how they all work. I don't know the algorithms, but yeah, I've wondered though, once you have the XTS fired up and you're going, when you do get a hello, that might be a new entity trying to figure out the system. But yeah, hello. I like it when it's different like voices, sometimes different accents. Sometimes speaking different languages too. Oh yeah. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, I'm sorry, Hidden. Going out of town, dude. I'm sorry, bud, about that. Condolences. I see what you're saying though about possibly just testing out. Maybe do it at the end of the day, at the end of the night when everything's settled down and just like maybe find like a corner or something, just sit down and just run like a little 5 or 10 minute one or something. I kind of wish I did that the night my grandpa passed away because I did speak with him. Well, I mean, I spoke to him as if he was there. And You know, it would have been interesting if I would have had a voice recorder that right then. And, you know, I was actually into EVP research. That was the only aspect of paranormal research that I was into when my grandpa died. But I actually hadn't touched it for a couple months because I got a little spooked out. But, yeah. Yeah, I've heard Spanish and French and German, too. I think those are the main 3 languages. I don't think I've heard besides English. What do you guys want to run a quick XTS session maybe? Do like a short one and then maybe do an EVP session after? Do a live playback EVP session? I'm damn determined to catch an EVP because EVP is the only aspect out of all this paranormal stuff that can be reproduced in controlled scientific methods. Nothing else can except EVP. But for some reason, I'm not catching them. So anyway, yeah, let's run an XTS. Let's fire up the old Southwest Ghost UK EMF pump. What do you say, guys? Get it going at a crisp. I'm kind of dialing it down a little just to experiment with different levels. Let's do it like at the high 9s, low 2s. Yeah, right there. All right, I just got to fire up my XTS. I'm going to go ahead and say my ground rules again just to be safe. My friends, I don't know what to call you. You have a chance to try to tell me what to call you right here as we use this device that I'm going to open up on this computer. You're going to hear a bunch of words coming out of this device. We don't know how you use it. Maybe you can enter this black device. We call it a laptop. Maybe you can enter it. Maybe you can somehow use your energy to manipulate these words to speak to me. So I only want to speak with good individuals. I request that all negative individuals with ill intent and ill will and negativity in their heart leave me, please, and leave this household and premises immediately. You're not welcome here. I only want to speak with good individuals, kind, loving individuals. And with that said, we're going to start this session. Turning on the XTS spirit box. Well, I guess it'll help if I turn on my speaker. Okay, guys, are you here with me? Can I hear a voice? My name's Rusty. I'm going to try this experiment here. Are you guys here at all? I'm not hearing anything. What the heck? That's odd. Here, I'm going to restart it. Yeah, you heard the click. The audio for the toggle switch, the computerized toggle switch was clicking. Hello, are you guys here? Ah, there you are. Hello. Let's turn the volume up a little. My name's Rusty. You guys here? This device, you think it like mashes words together? Is that what it's doing? Are you pulling words together? What is it like? Are you using the energies from the computer? If you guys hear anything, let me know because I can't hear everything. How many of you are around me right now so we can figure this out?
How are you?
Yeah, Kath. I mean, I can give you some pointers, but I'm probably just about as slightly, just barely more experienced than you, because I actually haven't gone to a graveyard yet. I've gone to a train tracks, and I heard a cough from homeless people, and I got scared away. So I honestly, I mean, just do what's natural, you know.
Next.
Try to take a digital voice recorder or camera with you. Are you guys here? Hi, Callie.
Certainly. Yeah.
Howdy, Callie. So we call this the XTS Spirit Box. Is it a good word? Do you guys like being called spirits? Did you call me a fool?
Whatever block.
Yeah.
That was a pretty clear yes. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a fool. I'm trying to have fun, you know, so I don't bore myself to death. I mean, am I entertaining you, my unseen entity friends?
The rubbing in circle.
Salutation. I love that word. More people need to use it.
Awesome day.
It is an awesome day, guys. It looks like it's going to be beautiful. Is it going to be a hot day? Yeah.
Money.
It does look nice. Is there any chance of rain today?
Well. Thanks for the keeper.
Yeah, Kath, I would just, you know, just do how I did with like just setting the ground rules. Because I think, you know, I can't say I'm a believer and I can't say I'm a disbeliever in any of this, but I think it really helps mentally just to convince yourself like, hey, I'm in charge. You know, I think that's an important thing. So just keep that in mind, Kath. You'll be cool. I bet you, I mean, since you have your side or whatever you want to call it, I mean, you think you'd be a natural at it. Can you guys tell me any of your names that are around me right now? So that it felt like I was chit-chatting with you guys, my unseen entity friends. Do you like being called that?
Is it going?
Would you rather be called a ghost or a spirit? That's awesome, Kelly. I'm glad you're having a great day. It's snowing, Kath. Dang. Yeah, we got snow like maybe a week and a half ago, but it was really wet and it melted on the streets real quick, but stuck around. It was only like a half an inch on the grass. Is it gonna snow anymore this year where I'm at, my friends?
Maybe a perfect morning.
Are you guys hearing these responses okay? Do you need me to turn it up? People in chat, I guess I should say, not the unseen entities. What about rain? It looks like it might rain. Are we gonna get any rain today?
Those.
AC. Noble retina.
I mean, you guys do live in Canada, so that doesn't really surprise me because it can snow up into even May sometimes here in Colorado. So we got snow in April already.
That's it.
Hey.
Do you guys like the snow, my unseen entity friends? Do you guys like playing in the snow?
Isn't that all? Change it.
I'm doing good, Callie. Thank you. Just got off home from work about an hour ago. A little over an hour ago.
De la journée.
Sounds good. Okay, cool, Nora. Thank you. Are there new individuals around me? If so, you have a chance to tell me your name. Can you please tell me your name?
Salutations.
Salutations, my friends. I am extremely curious to find out, are you able to travel out into outer space?
With the no.
Comment?
Because I think it would be fascinating to be able to travel to outer space, if we can travel to outer space, if there even is an outer space. I haven't been there personally. I can't confirm there is. I have to trust what the powers that be tell me.
One of them. Yeah, but concern.
Is the Earth spherical? Is it a globe? What shape is the Earth?
No.
Bon matin. Bon matin.
What is the moon? Can you tell me what the moon is?
Under his hat.
Under his hat.
Quoi de neuf?
Are you trying to get under my hat? What is the moon? Is the moon a piece of the Earth? That's good, Callie. Stay positive. What about the other planets? What about the giant planets in our solar system? Can you tell me about Saturn? Can you tell me anything about Saturn? What about the rings of Saturn? Have you guys ever traveled to the rings of Saturn? What did they look like?
Below that.
Let's travel to the largest planet in our solar system. Have you guys been to Jupiter?
Stranger Day.
Stranger danger? What is the eye of Jupiter? Have you been inside the storm? We think it's a giant storm.
As many as the world. These powers.
What about the moons of Jupiter? Is there life on any of the moons of Jupiter?
I just
Eating.
around the seven.
Yeah, I agree with Callie. Have a good time. Try to keep just positive and, you know, you'll be good. What about Mars? Can you tell me anything about Mars?
Without piles down the air. And then maybe see
Did we come from Mars? Does life on Earth originate from Mars?
Strasbourg.
How
And his for long.
Is there a civilization right now on Mars as we speak?
Mine. Hey, interesting. Who's today?
C'est dans un lieu. Ah, ok.
Deficit in saving.
Is there a way we can communicate with this civilization if there is one?
Come over and see.
Ouais.
A guilt.
Is this what this is? Am I communicating with somebody from a different planet? Or do we think ghosts are actually people from different planets that are higher beings? What about the face on Mars? Is the face on Mars an actual statue? Yeah, I haven't spent a lot of time in Golden. I've driven through Golden a bunch of times, but no. Besides like the random gas station stop, I really haven't spent really any time in Golden. It's beautiful up there. I love it up there, though. I've driven through there a bunch.
Where they belong. Of course.
Oui.
All right, let's travel closer to the sun now. Can you tell me anything about Venus? The planet Venus?
Mr. Vernoy. Without it.
Is there intelligent life on Venus?
Not
Sound like a no. I've read that NASA scientists want to research and create a facility in the atmosphere of Venus. Will we succeed in creating a research facility in the atmosphere of Venus?
Comment?
The only flash.
Bonjour. Ah ouais.
And then behind. And then.
What about Mercury? What is Mercury? Is Mercury? I guess there's really no good question for that. All right, what about the sun? Can you tell me anything about the sun in our solar system? Also, is called Sol. SOL. Yeah, Denver's not too bad. Downtown Denver is crazy. I've been in that bank building when I was a kid. My dad had a buddy that was working that bank-shaped building.
Bon.
Yeah, it was like 4th story from the top or something like that. When it was unfinished and there was no glass, it was just like flapping tarps. That was scary. I was a real little kid. I didn't go close to the edge at all. Let's turn this on. All right, let's travel outside of our solar system. Is it possible for you to travel into other solar systems?
Can you?
Can you tell me the name of any other places, like solar systems or planets that you've traveled to?
Oh, yeah.
What the?
Or much?
Sir, Karen.
Hidden.
Thanks.
No, South Park. Yeah, South Park is an actual place, but no, I have not gone to it. The last place I was living before here, I had a neighbor that had a legitimate South Park elementary school bus. It had the code or whatever they give for each bus on the side. It said South Park Elementary. Yeah, he was a hoarder. He had that thing packed to the gills with tons of just random crap. Yeah, I've never actually been there. It's like near, I want to say Durango or something like that. It's in the mountains, farther up. It's farther west in the mountains than where I'm at. And I think a little south. What about you, my unseen entity friends? Have you ever seen the show South Park? Do you like it?
Saucer.
Saucer? Annoyed? Am I annoying you guys? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to. I'm trying to prove to myself definitively one way or another if you guys exist. Or if you do not. I find this ITC research interesting. There's a lot of people that firmly believe that you're able to speak through these devices. I cannot say I'm one of them, but I'm open-minded enough that I'm doing this. I'm experimenting and I'm speaking to thin air as if it's an individual.
The American 7 sandwiches. What's ground?
Hi.
Hello. Is there a new friend with me now? Salutations. Greetings. My name's Rusty. I'd like to know your name. Can you please tell me your name? Oh, thank you, Callie. I really appreciate that. I really don't have an ego, so I'm not doing this for views or likes or subscriptions or any of that, but I truly appreciate the thought, Callie, and that is from the bottom of my heart. That is very sweet, and I dearly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, you have a good day, Callie.
Whoa.
Nora, you got bit by a wasp or stung. They don't bite, actually, they sting. Yeah, I do not like wasps or bees when they sting. And wasps are worse because they can sting you over and over. Can you guys say have a good day, Callie? Or have a good day or something along those lines? Or say goodbye to Callie?
No.
Well, Nora, unless you're allergic, you probably have nothing to worry about. And if you're allergic, you'd know right away. You probably it probably stings and it's uncomfortable, but I'm sure you'll be all right. Yeah, if you were allergic, you'd know right away. All I don't know if people are allergic to wasps. Is that a thing? I had a buddy that was allergic to a bee, and he literally instantly started swelling up. Oh, you got stung and you're allergic, huh, Hin? Dang.
Otro lado.
Oh, this is
But
I haven't been stung in a while. I try to steer clear of those buggers. We get some fatty bumblebees around here too, like the size of freaking 50-cent pieces. Do you guys like bumblebees, my unseen entity friends? You're kind of like bumblebees. Invasion? Tell me about this invasion. Oh, you're bad, huh? Yeah, when I was a kid, we were riding home from playing catch, and my buddy got, I think it was a bee or a wasp, whatever it was, hit him right in the throat. And he started swelling up bad. And luckily, we were 2 blocks from my house, and my dad had one of those EpiPens or whatever. He was able to give it to him. And then we were able to go back to his house so he can get his like proper one or whatever. Yeah, he was freaking out. Yeah, I'm kind of lucky. Knock on wood. I don't have an allergy that I'm aware of. Cottonwood seed can, if it's really bad, it can make my eyes red, but that's about it. What about ghosts? Can ghosts suffer from allergies?
What the
I'm getting hungry, entities, and I know what I'm gonna eat. Can you tell me what I'm gonna eat? What am I gonna heat up? What am I gonna eat for breakfast? I did not hear breakfast burrito. I'm having a breakfast burrito. That's hard to say. I would have took burrito. I would have took taco. That would have been close enough. Oh, dang, Kath. Yeah, that does suck. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've had friends that are like that. I always feel so bad. I feel bad for kids that are allergic to peanuts because there's just so many products that have trace amounts of peanuts in them. They have to be so careful. I always feel bad for kids. And I eat a lot of peanut butter too, so I always feel bad for them. But more peanut butter for me.
Yep.
And I'm telling
Ah. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up the session. You guys, you have one last chance if you want to speak with me. Go ahead and say anything you'd like to say. Oh, it gets remarkably quiet.
looking at violent right.
Man, that breakfast burrito sounds so good right now. What else should I eat with my breakfast burrito, guys? Tell me what I should eat with it.
Sister.
It's on the air.
There's a lot of military responses in this, man. It's starting to make me question it even more about the word banks that are in it. But Who was it? I think it was Pugster that said he took apart the XTS because he's well versed in coding, and I think he said that he believes it's a legitimate app. So I trust Pugster, man. I've gotten to kind of know that dude. I haven't sat and chat with him for hours like some of you, but
Hey,
oh, thank you, hippie hugs with love, Michelle. I'll just call you Michelle. Hey, thank you, Michelle. That's awesome. I'm sorry you're sick. I hope you feel better. Yes, thank you for saying hi. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. No, it sounded like the XCS said bless you. Yeah, and, you know, I think my stomach is really starting to rumble. So I think I'm going to end this now. Thank you guys for joining me in the session. I'm going to ask you guys to go ahead and end communication with me. And I heard a you too. Did you guys hear that? You guys have a good day now. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. Daydream. Interesting. Yeah, so there we go. That's my XTS session number 2. What did I think about it? It was interesting. I really just ran the XT. I did the AppyDroid first off, then I did an EVP session, then I did a little bit chit chat with you guys, and then I did the XTS. It was interesting. Did I capture anything? I can't say. I heard a couple interesting responses right then at the end. That was interesting. I was kind of saying goodbye and tell them to have a good day or something along those lines. And I heard a you too. That was interesting. But yeah, on playback, maybe somebody watching will catch something that I didn't catch. Please leave a comment below if you can. Let me know if you've watched this all. Thank you for watching. And I think I'm going to wrap this up, guys. So I'm going to run through a quick shout out. Thank you, Nora. Thank you, Hidden. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Callie. She was here a minute ago. And thank you anywhere else that stuck around or watched and that will be watching. Thank you all. So I'm going to call it a day. Probably be on same time tomorrow. If you guys are around, if you want to check me out, swing by. So you guys have a good day. I'm going to get some food. I'm going to crash out. And I'll probably be seeing you guys on later streams in just a few hours. So, in fact, you can pretty much bet you'll be seeing me later. So, so you guys have a good day and enjoy what you have right now. And I'll see you in a bit. All right, guys. I'm going to be shutting down the session now. Thank you very much. Again, have a good day.